All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the interruption. Welcome back to Chat Room with Mex. And today we've been having some difficulties with the network from Nigeria, with the people from Nigeria, meaning Samsoft and Jacinta. Their network has been horrible, which has ruined the integrity of the show today. Samsoft keeps going in and out because of his network. Samsoft, you're echoing. With the echo. God, when? I bet fix the echo, Samsoft. Fix the echo. Fix the echo.
I can hardly hear you guys.
Fix your echo. He cannot.
Oh, okay, my echo.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys,
that will not be
the
problem.
As we were talking about before, their demonic network started messing up. The topic of today's show, we're going to start with the main one. Actually, we have a breaking news on that main one that we're going to talk about. So, topic number one, Wike almost shot by a Navy officer. Why? That's the first topic. Topic number two, my wife trained my daughters to accuse me of molestation. Topic number three, rejected by churches but accepted in the mosque. So, we're going to be touching just one or two topics today because of time. So thank you very much for rejoining. I see you. Just type your name and let us know exactly where you're watching from, okay? We have Repel in the house. She says, Repel, oh, she became a YouTube. Repel's in the house. Welcome, Repel. Okay. So, if you're watching us from wherever you're watching, just type your name and let us know where you're watching from so we can say hi to you, okay? Don't ignore all these, our Nigerian people here, that their network is just wonky. Okay, so let's go straight into the topic for topic one for today. Wike said he was almost shot by a naval officer, and it was just chaotic. It was horrible. It was horrible, and we're going to talk about that right now. Okay, so I believe Samsoft and Jacinta heard about this news. Jacinta, you heard about the news, right? Or rather, watch the news.
Yes, sir.
Samsoft, you watch the news too, right?
I heard about it.
All right.
And I was just discussing it with somebody here today.
Okay, good. So now, the problem is this. Wike came out and said the naval officer wanted to shoot him. That you gotta kill everybody. You cannot kill everybody. Kill everybody. Yeah, let me say. He tried to do that, but the naval officer was very, very strong and stood his ground. Oh, okay. I'm getting it. It says our network is wonky. Please don't insult us watching you from Nigeria. I'm sorry. If we have two people on this show right now, different parts of Nigeria, and their network is wonky, what does that tell you? It means the network is wonky. It's not an insult. Okay? But it's true. So let's first of all talk about this whole Wike's issue. Samsoft, let's go with Jacinta. Ladies first. Jacinta, what do you think about this whole Wike's situation that happened during the week where he came out and insulted the naval officer because of land? What do you think, Jacinta?
I think Wike just met his match because Wike has been doing a lot of things in Abuja. Since he was brought to Abuja, he has been bringing down people's businesses down by taking down their properties, giving to his friends and all of that, allegedly. And then on this very fateful day, he met a young guy who is supposed to be like his son, which he even say, when he's in secondary school, that one was not yet born or whatever. But I think that was in all that we do, always know that there is someone that will meet your match. And I believe Wike just met his match. And his match was like his son. And he dealt with him very well, which Nigerians are proud of Yerima. And we wish we should have such like 3 or 4 in this country so that they will be dealing with them accordingly. So I'm impressed.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Samson, what do you think about that? But before you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see the network don't go, the network don't go. You see? And they will say their network is not going.
I did.
Okay. So before Samsung comes back and recovers from the network wahala in Nigeria, let's just watch exactly what Wike did. So everybody is on this. He has come from another angle now. He has Samsung.
Only him is like,
Let me take you off from this other woman.
Pardon, but you guys have to pardon our network today, because this topic is
Okay.
very important too.
Yes. If not, we would have moved the show.
But
But we can hear you now. Before you weigh in, Samsung,
okay.
let's watch the video real quick so that everybody gets context of what we are talking about. Okay. So let's just watch this part real quick.
Okay.
All right. Let's go there.
If the VAT admin has a problem, he should appoint the office.
So pretty much, just to save time, this is what happened, right? Wike sent his trucks and everything to go, clear land that belonged to a military general, be an admiral or whatever, and they did not comply. You see what I'm saying? They did not comply, and then Wike decided to come himself. He came himself to come and do what? To come and make sure that those military people cleared the land and left the land. And they started fighting. That's how they started quarreling. He told the soldier, you are too small, you're a fool, you're a fool, you're a fool. The soldier says, I'm not a fool, sir. I'm not a fool, sir. I have integrity. I'm not a fool, sir. And that's how Wike called the Oga of the soldier. Soldier and his Oga talk. Wike had to turn back and leave. Now, the question here is, at what point does the minister go to enact some certain things himself in person? Is that what is constitutionally done? And was the military guy also right in, stopping Wike from doing what he wanted to do? A lot of people, we've had a lot of reactions on social media where a lot of people said, oh, Wike, he had the right, he's the minister, he's like the governor, he owns the land, he's at his prerogative to share the land however he wants to. And some other people are saying, no, you cannot do that. Wike also defiles, allegedly, this is what I'm telling you that other people are saying, not me. They say Wike also defiles court orders, does not respect court orders, does whatever he wants. So he just met his own match. That's the problem now. Now, everybody came out, military generals came out to condemn Wike's action, right? Wike came out to give a press statement. And in his press statement, Wike said that he did not call the guy a fool. Meanwhile, there's video day where Wike is saying he's a fool, he's a fool, he's a fool, he's a fool. So is it that Wike did not mean to call the guy a fool, but accidentally forgot that he called the guy a fool, or mistakenly called the guy a fool, and things like that? But like we pride ourselves here in bringing you the update, we have a breaking news. Breaking news that just happened. And with this breaking news, we're going to be joining our wonderful brother, Don Azza, who we so much love on this show. We'll be joining Don Azza to give us this breaking news because something just happened that I'm sure even Sam Soft doesn't know about yet. So let's go over to Don Azza's YouTube page, watch what Don Azza is saying about this breaking news because, brothers and sisters, brethren, it is hot too. It is hot. Let's listen to Don Azza.
They say he escaped assassination attempt. Now, Bangado, they can show you everything first. Breaking, Lieutenant Irima escapes assassination attempt in Abuja.
Yay.
This had begun with Wike. They said a young Nigerian Navy officer, Lieutenant A.M. Yerima, who recently had a confrontation with the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, reportedly escaped an assassination attempt on Sunday evening.
Hey.
Military sources told Banga that Yerima was trained by unidentified men dressed in black and riding in two unmarked Elliott vans with no number plates. They take us small. The vehicles allegedly followed him from the Nipco filling station up the line expressway to Gado Nasco Way. According to the source, the officer noticed the surveillance and executed a strategic maneuver, successfully evading the suspected assailant. The incident reportedly occurred around 6:30 p.m. The source added that the matter is under investigation and is receiving the seriousness it deserves, noting that further details are being withheld so as not to compromise the process. The development comes days after Lieutenant Irima, while on duty with other security personnel, engaged in a test confrontation with FCT Minister Wike over a different site in Gaduwa district. The clash, captured on video, sparked widespread public debate and prompted intervention from the presidency, which subsequently altered the demolition exercise at the site, say made a no demolition. Following the incident, military veterans nationwide criticized Wike for verbally assaulting the officer and rejected calls for disciplinary action against him. Spokesman for the coalition of retired veterans, Abiodun Duwaye Abat, warned that air service members would occupy the office and residence of the FCT minister if the officer faced any punishment. He says that military personnel hold allegiance to Nigeria, not individual public officials, and insisted that Wike must apologize for his remark. According to him, how can a public office holder call an officer a fool on camera? He queried. I think that such conduct undermines national institutions and demean the dignity of public office. So many other write-ups. You don't see and so say the officer.
Okay, before we continue with our brother Don Azza, you will have heard they want to buy that military guy. They want to buy him. He narrowly escaped assassination today. Just today, according to Vanguard newspaper, he narrowly, and according to Don Azza, what they'll call carry me, he narrowly escaped assassination. Who do you think is trying to get rid of this guy? Who? Because at some point, this whole thing is going to get serious because Wike's camp calling for punishment on the guy, military veterans saying that if anything happens to this guy, they are going to go and occupy the FCT minister's office and house. Wow, this is getting serious. Let's go back to Don Azza and hear what he has to say about this. Don, please continue. Continue, my brother. Where's this part of the video? Okay. Hold on. Where are we? Okay, found it.
FCT minister, they trailer Abuja. Abuja. We'll do some analysis. We don't come up for that story. For instance, say A and B, they have issue. Okay, all of a sudden, few days later, somebody is following B, want to do something, or B notice something very strange. The probability is it's possible na A, na or B had issue with a different person. And this different person want to do something I use this as a cover. Or those people were just on their own, which is false alarm. Or a different person entirely. Want to rob this person, then sent some guys after B. This is not about the news we read, but they do a separate analysis. Okay? Either and the person where they get again, or he get issue with a different person, he will use opportunity to do stupidity, or he saw those things, maybe they were not after him, or the enemy of this want to do more stupidity. So investigation always ready what did they go on in a situation like this. But what do you think? What are the possible scenarios when you think for this matter? Make it drop off a comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
Okay, so you people have heard from Donaza what he thinks is going on. Now, what do you think is going on? Do you think A, which is, I don't want to mention name, before I come and see people following person. But do you think that the person he recently had problems with is trying to get rid of him? Or do you think that someone else is trying to frame the person he had problem with so that it looks as if he's Wike, but it's not Wike? What are your thoughts? Because this is very, very serious. Now, do you also think that the military officer did the right thing by standing his ground, or he should have respected Wike enough to just let Wike have his way? Because either ways, Wike like to collect land from people, allegedly. Do you think that's what should have happened? Okay. We'll be waiting to get updates on all this fresh development, and we'll bring it to you as hot as it will be. We have two other topics that we're going to be talking about, or that we should talk about. And the topic is the second topic is how a man who got married to this woman had two children, two girls, actually, two young girls. I think they were less than 4, both of them, less than 4 from 5 down. This issue actually trended on social media at some point. And this man was arrested because it was alleged that he sexually, molested his 2 girls. Everywhere on social media was on fire, serious fire. But something happened. Something happened, and we're going to talk about that next week. We just wanted to bring you an update on the whole Yerima, Lieutenant Yerima, the military guy that had a standoff with Wike, and his whole update on what's going on right now with him. He's being followed by unmarked hillocks, 2 hillocks, and some men with masks in those hillocks. At this point, I think the guy needs to be very, very careful, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. He really disgraced and embarrassed some people that did not like being embarrassed. And right now, I fear that he might be in danger. So just pray for the guy. When we come next week, we're going to be touching 2 topics, 2 main topics. If you remember that guy that his girlfriend, he was proposing to a girl, and she turned around and woosed him slap, big better slap. Nice good slap. He's going to be on the show next week Sunday. We're going to be interviewing him. We're going to be talking to him one-on-one, because we don't want to do rumors, we want to do facts, right? So we'll be bringing him live to the show next week. Samsoft is in the comment section, and he's hearing me. Nigeria network is horrible. For those of you that want to argue it. Samsoft says, this topic is very interesting to talk about, so we must reschedule this topic. That's what Samsoft is saying. And here, for those of you that say I'm saying Nigeria network is bad, Samsoft himself said it. Nigeria network, LOL. So we're going to be bringing the guy on next week Sunday. He's going to be talking about what happened. He's part of why the girl slapped him when he knelt down honorably to propose to her, but she dishonored him by woozing him nice slap on his face. Oh, guys, stay tuned for that next week. Make sure you buy good popcorn that you will sit down and eat very well. Okay, so we're gonna be ending the show right now. Have a lovely week. Have a great week. And don't forget to put Officer Yerima in your prayers because he needs it. Okay? Alrighty. Woo! It's nice. It's been real. Goodbye.
It's your boy Matt. I want to introduce a show